sure when you do stop, stop, can you just stop, stop? Just that. Good. Can you do it higher in the bow? So closer to the top of the bow? So here's what you do. So when your bow goes down, you pull it back, and then you do this. Now, when you go down bow, turn it a little bit towards me. Your wrist has to go down. Like so. Not. So you basically straighten your elbow. Can you look at your elbow? Got it? Oh, okay. So Mississippi goes in the middle. So I need you to play Mississippi. Well, even Mississippi, it starts in the elbow. So look what I do. Look at your elbow. You see your shoulder is relaxed. When you play it, oops, sorry, my bad. Oh, that's shoulder. Okay, play. There you go. You see, like I was blocking your elbow a little bit. Okay, good, play. And then stop, stop. Good. Now, when you do stop, stop, go from here to there. Ah, there you go, again. Whoa, strong, okay, again. So don't push me with your elbow back. You have to go from here. So you have to straighten your arm here. But don't push me back, okay? Sorry, Lucky. I was just kidding. Okay. Just the stop, stop. Good. Again. Oh, well, yeah. Use more bow, please. Uh-huh. And you see how your wrist, it will go down like this. It's not gonna stay straight. And stop the bow at the tip. There you go. You don't stop, you go pa pum. I want you to go pa pa. That's it. Again by yourself. Now Mississippi, stop, stop. Okay, so here. I'm gonna make a little video of what the bow is doing so that you can see what I see, okay? Alright, go for it, Mississippi steps. Okay, now look. You see how the bow goes crooked? Look, watch again. Me. So you see how your wrist goes down? C, C, P, stop, stop. Not this way. Me, C, C, P. Because your bow will go crooked, right? Your violin is here. So it's me, C, C, P, stop, stop. That way, okay? Try again. Oh! Oh. So, you see, if the bow goes like this, then look where the bow goes. Mi, si, si, pi, stop, stop. You have to have an imaginary bow in your hand. And don't hold it hard so that it stays straight. Okay, good. Now can I hear the scale with long bows? No. Try again, try again. You see where the bow goes, right? It has to stay right there the whole time. Right there. It's hard, I know. There you go. Oh! So you see what happens at the tip, right? So we do a little trick. There's a little trick to get around it, okay? So for now, hold your hand here and we're gonna figure out the bow for now. Hold your head straight, please. William, you can't do this on the violin. Bad for you. It's bad for your neck, for your shoulders. It's bad for the playing too. I'm glad he found himself a playmate because he wants to play all the time. Okay, now. So when you draw the bow from the frog to the tip, look at your hand. So you see where I directed? That's called out. So this way it's out. This way, can you not rotate your body? Stay strong. This way is in. This way is out. Understand? Okay. So when you go down bow, you have to push the bow out just a little bit. And when you come back to this. Okay, now set the bow hold. Do it by yourself, please. Oh! Well, wait. You need to push the bow out later, not from the very frog. So you start here, and here, you pass the tape, and right here, boom. So only after the tape. You are not worried about it before, after you hit the tape. There you go. Yeah. Well, that's beautiful and wonderful. But I never taught you a bow hold when your fingers stay on top like that. They have to go over. Very, very important. It's going to help you control the bow. But that was beautiful. That was beautiful pushing the bow out. Come on. Wait, William. Yeah. Okay, good. Now do it faster. That's too slow. Faster is actually easier because it's easier to control the bow a little bit. When you stand, make sure your head is straight, not sideways. So do not push down with your head so much on the violin. There you go. William, sit your fingers down on the bow, please. These fingers have to go over the bow. Right. This finger stays on the frog, and this finger makes contact with the thumb. There you go. This finger doesn't grab. Nope, doesn't grab. Stays here, but doesn't grab. That's it. Now, last time we did. Now, before we move on, do you understand what I'm talking about? With the bow? Do you hear the difference in the sound? Say something.
Yeah.
Does it sound better when the bow is straight? Or you can't tell? If you can't tell, you have to tell me. Yeah. Do you hear difference in sound? Does it sound better when the bow is straight?
Yeah.
Good. Everyone's happy. I'm happy. You're happy. Your dad is happy. The cat is happy. So that's good stuff. So you have to remember, William, when you start practicing every day, and I know you practice very consistently, so that's very, very good. Do you know the word consistently? Consistently meaning you practice very Do you know the word regularly? Yeah, very regularly, consistently, same thing. Now, you have to make sure the beginning of the practice is like a pre-flight check. Do you know what pilots do before they take off the plane? No? They check everything, like all the systems, to make sure that the plane is ready to take off. Because it's not like driving a car. If you have a flat tire, you can stop on the side of the highway. If you fly a plane, you can't really stop on the side of the highway. You're just going to crash down if something goes wrong, right? Okay, so you have to be more like a pilot of a plane who does a pre-flight check. So before you play the songs, your scales, your open strings, all those things are pre-flight check. So what you have to do is this. Make sure that your fingers are over the bow. This finger doesn't grab. So this finger is supposed to hang in the air at the frog and not grab. And another thing you're supposed to make sure of is when you go down bow, you keep the bow straight. So you push it out in front of yourself in order to do it. But you have to do it only at the tip of the bow, past the tape, not from the very frog. Okay? Got it? All right. So, what would you like to play first? Like the song-wise.
Twinkle?
You want to play Twinkle? All right, let's play Twinkle. Now, talking about pre-flight checks, let's see if your dad spots something about the bow hold. Ah, uh-huh. Ah, uh-huh, okay. I think even the cat knows by now, right, Lucky? You know bow hold, right? Okay, I think he knows bow hold. Okay, now you're ready to start. So check, check, check always before you start. True or false? Have you ever played true or false game? So I say something and then you tell me if you think it's true or you think it's false. In Twinkle Twinkle you have to use the whole bow for every single note.
False?
False! You are going from the frog to the tip. You're such a good student. I taught you to play big bows and you play them all the time. But if you play that slowly, we'll be in summer of 2019 by the time you finish the song. So. How much bow am I using?
Half?
About a half, up by half. Okay. Oh. Straight bow. Remember, push out and in, out and in. this is where you have to aim with the bow. My fingernail. Oh, you see it? When that's the danger. So when you pull the bow down and up, it's about two things. Making sure this finger doesn't grab because it pulls the bow back like a little hook. And it's about going in, out, in. Do it in upper half of the bow and open string, please. And I want to see your bow move this way. Good. That's the sound for twinkle twinkle. Eyes there. Make sure your bow doesn't move here towards the tip, yeah? If it moves there, that means you didn't push the bow out enough. Oh, but it keeps going like this. You have to push out more. Nope, more. Push out more. You understand which way is out? You see the pencil? That's out. So you have to push the bow. Yes, like this. There you go. Push it out, come on. Push it out. Oh, you see, the bow ends up here. Okay, here. You know, even grown-ups have problems with that. Even I had problems with that when I was 23 years old. Believe it or not. It happens to everyone. Now, if you this week, if you really try hard to make sure that that happens correctly, the bow goes right, then it's going to be like this, okay? But you have to really pay attention. Okay, you do the left hand, I'll do the right hand with your hand on the bow. But I want you, while we're playing, I need you to keep your eyes on the bow for me, okay? So you see exactly what we do. Get ready. So you see how the bow is going? How is the sound? Is that a question? Did you like the sound? Were you listening? Or do you want to do it again? Good. Everything sounds like a question, he says. Okay, now, what's different about that sound and this sound? Try again. I'm going to show you how to do it wrong. Get ready. You hear the difference? The difference is that the sound is not as clean or clear. So I suggest this. Do you practice with him or does he practice alone?
He practices with me.
Maybe your dad can take a video from above so you can see how your bow is going. So play once, twinkle, twinkle, and then listen to it. And then listen to it on a video so you can see what your bow is doing. Okay? Try again. Now by yourself. To the tip, to the tip. There you go. Push out, push out. This is not up. Look at your hand. See where it is? This is out. It's not about putting effort. Do you know what effort is? It's not about trying hard, William. It's about doing the right thing. So you have to kind of have a target. Do you play video games? Do you play?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you play video games. So you know how they're sometimes like targets and you have to like Mario Kart or whatever and you have to go through that. So you'll have to create an imaginary target for your frog right here. So when you draw the bow, you aim for that target. It's not about trying hard, it's about pushing the bow out. Okay, good. Song of the Wind. Circle, set. Set. Start down bow, please. Set. Good. Now, do you know what the repeat sign is? Do you mind? Do you have the book? And you go and repeat from the place where there are other two dots, or there is nothing at all. So that means you go from the very beginning. So look, I'll give you another example of a repeat sign. Right here, you see the repeat sign? Right here. But it doesn't go to the beginning because there's another repeat sign over here. So it goes to here. But in this case, there's no other repeat sign, so it goes to the very beginning. So you have to play the whole song twice. Do it again, sorry, I missed it. Do it again. But first you started down, and then you started the song up bow. You played two A's, there's just one A. I'm just goofing off right now, but make sure that down bow. Try. But why second one slower? Not. But there's a circle set. Good. Do a few times, I just want you to play. Like 5 times, but I need you to do it with the correct bow hold, without that finger grabbing, and with circle set. Don't start at the beginning. The beginning is just fine. Good. So now we're gonna play it with the same speed. So don't play slower or faster. Let's start slowly. Well, that's too slow. Good. And now pay attention to the bow, right? So the bow goes straight. And do it 3 times. The bow must go very, very straight. Oh, wait a second. Do you start up bow or down bow?
Up bow?
You should start down bow. Come. Good, and one more time. And one more time. Yeah, you see with the bow, right?
Yeah.
So that should be the big focus, for him to draw the bow straight. He got used to pulling the bow that way. So in anything he plays, the bow has to be always very, very straight. It's going to be hard work, but I think it's going to pay off. If you work really hard this week on your bowing, next week will